Good day. You have a sheet called Isotopes Review. It may be in your notes package, it may be in the assignments package, but it's definitely going to be notes. So you see these four different isotopes. We have five actually. We have 5 rows, and I'm going to do 2 more. And then you can do the other 3 for practice, but you will not be handed in. Things to have handy are your periodic table. First one we're doing says palladium, and we see it lives at spot 46. I don't care about the mass here. It's not an integer. I won't be using that. So now I've identified some things. So I've told you the atomic number is 46. So we'll also have 46 protons. The mass is 107, so it's 107 goes into the mass. Then I remember protons plus neutrons equals mass. So therefore mass minus protons equals neutrons. So 107 minus 46 is 61. And the thing that most students find challenging is, what do I do with this 4 plus charge? I have to remember the charge comes from protons and it comes from electrons. And so what that means is, if I have more protons, I'm going to have a positive ion. More electrons, negative ion. And if they're equal, those two numbers, then it's a neutral atom, no charge. This says 4 plus. That means the protons have to win by 4. So I go 46 minus 4, and I should get 42. That row is now complete, and that's considered to be very straightforward. The next one's a little bit different. And what we see here is we have a 52 there, atomic number, so I know my number of protons has to equal that. So I put a 52. Then I say, hey, 52 plus 76. I add those, that'll give me my mass. So that's where the 128 comes from. Now, once I know it's 52, I go to my periodic table. On my periodic table, I see at 52 is tellurium. So I'm going to write down tellurium here in a moment. And let's just get this clicking right. And then I put the mass, 128. Now I need the charge. Well, I have 52 pluses, 54 minuses. The minuses win by 2. So it's Te2 minus. That's how you fill it in. Things to remember. I usually draw an arrow going from a double-headed arrow going from atomic number to protons, so I remember those two numbers will always be the same. Then I write an equal sign here and a plus sign there. So I remember adding these things together gives me the mass. And also, for the charge, I have to remember I put a plus sign here and a minus sign there to remind me the protons are positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So that's 2 more examples. If that still isn't making sense, then look at the 8 examples from the last lesson. But somewhere you got to process this, because this is considered straightforward.